I'm Malini, and yet again I have chanced upon the beautiful Kalki, and I love that I keep running into you in the most unique places now. You're always on stage these days.
Yeah, I'm on stage a lot.
So tell me what's happening here today.
Well, I did this monologue for Vogue Empowerment Day today, and you know, a lot of people already know about it because it went up online when I did it for India Today. And but it was great to have an audience that was so intimate and close by, and I think they enjoyed it, and you know, yeah, it was good fun.
Did you make this up yourself? You wrote this yourself?
I wrote this up. Yeah. I wrote this up.
You wrote
I
this
made
up?
it up.
You
Yeah.
made it up.
I made it up all by myself.
How do you even remember all the words? I think I was having this conversation with someone in the audience, and how does she remember all the words?
It's okay because nobody else knows if I fucked up.
Yeah, also
you know?
true. Yeah.
But no, I mean, once you've written something anyway, you remember it because you worked on it so much in your head that you tend to remember it. But yeah.
So how do you? What was the inspiration behind it, and where were you when you came up with it?
It was for International Women's Day at the time when I wrote it, and so I was like, I don't know what else to say about women. Everybody's already said it. There's so many things that have already been said.
Yeah.
So I thought it's better to go personal. So I just looked into my diaries. I write a lot of poems and random little jottings of stuff, which are just collecting dust. So I sort of decided to pull all of that out and look at it and see all the things that have frustrated me or left me as a woman, you know, and how it's affected me, and just put it all together and made like a nice little piece.
On that note, I have to ask you, what's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself? I'm sure you must have heard some.
Craziest rumor? This is actually terrible. I shouldn't say it, but when I was long back, when I was first just starting out, I was living with a guy. I was sharing an apartment with a guy, and the rumor was in the building was that he was my pimp.
What?
He was whoring me out. So that's the impression that
That's
you know,
nuts.
like small-minded society people had about white girl who works in Bollywood. So that's kind of depressing, but.
But I have to say
they can all eat their shoes right now.
They should, and eat our shoes too.
Yeah.
Although yours are really pretty.
Please
so
don't eat my shoes.
Don't eat
They're
your
a bit
shoes.
expensive.
But you know, I have to say, there's a lot, I think, finally being said and done for women's empowerment, right? And I love that you take it to the stage so often to do this. And what do you think that, you know, the girls out there should really know and feel about themselves to be able to carry on? And I think as someone who is so successful, you can probably give them a message that's going to mean something.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's nothing you really need to do. It's just be aware of your rights as a woman. Be aware of your rights as a human being. Forget being a woman. I think that's just the basic of any sort of society, that you're equal as human beings and should be treated with equal pay, equal treatment in the workplace, at home, in domestic situations, everything. So just being aware of your rights. That's basically education. I think is the biggest empowerment.
And I think we sort of live in a generation now where women can also do whatever they want to do. You can make a career out of anything. And I'm sure everybody's dying to know what's up next for you. You've done a bunch of theater now. We love Trivial Disasters. This was awesome. What's next? What's happening?
I have to retire from theater now. It's too tiring. So much work.
Is it more work than film?
Yeah, man. So much work and so little pay. It's horrible. I don't know why I do it. It's all
For the
like,
love of the stage.
Yeah, soul-feeding thing. Anyway, no, it's been great. We're 2 months on the road with this show. We've been traveling a lot. But yeah, I think I'm a little tired and done now. I've got the flu. I'm always got stomach problems. So I'm like ready to take a break. But I'll start 2 films towards the end of this year. One is a film called Waiting, with me and Nasiruddin Shah.
Oh, wow.
And it's a beautiful script. About waiting in hospitals, and the other one is, although the contract's not yet signed, but everybody already knows about it. I've read the script and I love it. It's love affair, but so that's hopefully going to work out.
And how are you picking your movies? I'm sure there's a lot of different things that come your way. And do you ever feel like doing like a big fat
I do a lot of waiting. I do a lot of waiting. No, it's not that I don't want to do a fat masala Bollywood film, but as long as there's something for me to do in there, you know. If I have something to do, and I find a lot of the scripts that come my way have too many unanswered questions and nothing for me to really do. Right. So that's it. I have no problem with doing commercials in my life. And yeah, I don't know how I pick my scripts. I wait and wait for a good script to come along. And sometimes, like now, it's been 9 months that I waited for good scripts.
And it was born. But I have to say, so I got to step into your shoes for like a smidge for Trivial Disasters.
Yes.
And it was so scary, but so much fun.
Yeah.
What's the secret to the stage for a lot of people who love theater and would love to do what you're doing?
Secret to the stage, I think, is just being present in the moment. It's not so much about learning your lines, or all of that comes quite easily. Like the physicality of it. Once you rehearse it a few times, you get used to it. But being present every moment on stage is the hard part. So that even if someone coughs or laughs, you're able to respond to those.
I love
people.
that when right now someone was like hello on their phone, you're like hi.
Yeah. So that's really, I think that's what makes magic in theater, when the audience feels like they are part of you, and everything that's happening is happening now, and it's not invented and made up, but something that's real. It's real.
Well, we love you, Kalki. Everyone at Miss Malini totally adores that you're always doing such cool things. And I hope the next time I bump into you again, you're like playing basketball or something.
Yeah, football.
Football, you play football?
I was asking Ranveer if I could play on his team.
Ooh, that would be so much fun. You should totally do that. And thank you so much for spending time with us again today. And we'll be back with more, and you can catch all the transcripts to all of our interviews on MissMalini.com. Thank you.